see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And that one is good.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Pass the ball. Stolen by Dort. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Left side, ball. Shoots over Dort. No good off the front iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Morant. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Shot clock at 3. Dort wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Ja Morant. Stolen by Dort. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Now, here's Jokic. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline with his three. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves, so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Gasol has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Here's Dort. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does ball get up fast for that one.
Hart outside. Here's the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. It's Vassell on the wing. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Dort. 5 on the clock. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
1:06 left here in the first quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. From the high post. And it's Jokic missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Down low. Lopez, no luck. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. .32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hart. Over in the corner, Dort. Morant outside. Floats one. And he sinks the layup.
Oh, that's nice touch from Morant. He's better inside the arc. That's rare for small guards these days.
Pass to Vassell. On the three off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second.
The visiting team, 9.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And it's Morant missing. Richard the Dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Back to Washington. Jokic grabs the miss.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Number 8.
Back to ball. A three from Strus. Jokic rising up.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Pass to Huff. Back to Morant. Now, here's Washington. Lets a floater go. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Strus in the corner. Drops in the tray. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Huff. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Jokic, no good. And Max Strus picks up the foul.
Max Strus.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Morant. He's got 8. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Washington.
Third team foul.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Morant outside. Over in the corner, Allen. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Jokic fires from way outside. No good, unable to end this run.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Number 9. Mike McBride.
Here's Morant. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. To the middle. Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Here's Morant. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Exum pulls it in. All by himself. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the basket.
They set the screen. Morant scanning the floor. A steal. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Washington. And just miss after miss right now. Bounce pass from Strus. And that does it for the first half of play. Leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now here's Morant. Hart outside. To the inside. And it's Morant missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Jokic. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And it's Morant missing. It's tipped. Morant with the steal. And he gets it to go. Morant's got 12.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hart outside. Back to Morant.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Now Jokic, 11 points in the game. And that one's good. Morant,
Assisted by
14 points for him.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
To the paint. Back to Vassell. Ball from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Count that bucket. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Deflects the pass. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Outside, ball. Vassell outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. And that's 20 points for John Morant.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them. This quarter is special.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Washington outside. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 10 points for him.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic for beats if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by Hart. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And it's Jokic missing.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And it's Morant missing.
And give the defense credit, he was met at the rim.
Back to Vassell. That three off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams changing it up here. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Walker. They double-team Walker. It's Richardson on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Post. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doubled by Hart. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball call.
Washington with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Allen. And here is Hart. Back to Morant. Allen for 3. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here.
The visiting team, 36.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's ball. Here's Jokic. And here is DiVincenzo. Got a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Morant. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
He's been working on a shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
And it's Morant missing. And here we go. Pass to Vassell. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. And DiVincenzo is good for 3.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Stolen by Ball. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. It's Hart on the wing. From deep Washington. Jokic grabs the miss. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Substitution for the away team. Rick Lopez. Lucas Dort.
3 from the inbound. And the 3 ball is good.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. DiVincenzo's got 9 points here in the second half. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Outside, Dort lets it go with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's Dort on the wing. Back to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's up a 3. Cleared away by Hart.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Dort outside. Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. It's Morant. Here's Hart. And stolen by Vassell. DiVincenzo with it. Dort covering.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Now Hart. Now Dort. Fires. It's in. His shot is pure.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Now DiVincenzo. Vassell knocks down the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And stolen by Hart. Here's Lopez. Morant outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D up out there."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Got a piece of it. The drive by Ball. Oh, what a finish.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now Morant. Here's Dort. Clock at 4. A three-pointer. Good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Oh, one-handed.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Now, here's Ball. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control.